Hey everyone, and welcome to this video on the global talent stream, where I'm going to discuss three major benefits for Canadian employers. If you don't know what the global talent stream is, I suggest checking out a few other my videos where I go through what exactly the program is about. But in order to get started, let's start with the first benefit that is often overlooked is employee loyalty. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, when you're considering Canadian employees versus hiring foreign employees, it's important to know that 57% of Canadian employees feel loyal to their employer, which is well below the global average of 70%. And this is from a report found recently that I'm going to link to in the description below. But all of that is to say that Canadian employees tend to be a little bit less loyal than the global average. So, some more statistics to back this up is 20% of Canadian employees are actively looking for a new job at any one time, and another 43% of those say that they're open to the idea of a new job but not actively looking. So that means that 63% of Canadian employees are at the very least open to the idea of a new job. Now, that's also important because the GTS, Global Talent Stream Work Permit, is employer specific. So while there's a lot of Canadian employees looking to move around, and we know that the average career at a particular company is much shorter than what it used to be, if you bring an employee in through a Global Talent Stream Work Permit, that employee is locked in with your company unless they decide to get a new work permit with a new company or they decide to apply for permanent residence. So one of the benefits that a lot of companies overlook when considering hiring foreign talent is the fact that there is that element of loyalty, not only because employees tend to be more loyal in other countries, but also because they are locked in with your company for those 2 years unless they decide to get sponsored by a whole new company or they get their PR. Now, the second major benefit is diversity, and this is diversity for your company. So this is a quote from a 2015 McKinsey report. Companies with an ethnically diverse labor force perform better financially than those with more homogeneous workforces. So it just kind of makes sense that when you have a more diverse group of people working together, you're going to end up doing better because you have more creativity, different experiences that people can draw from, different ways to analyze situations, and you're going to have a better end product. And this is a quote from a 2017 BDC report, and both of these reports will be linked in the description below. But this quote says that diverse teams are more effective, period. The quality of their output is better and their engagement is deeper. A diverse workforce is also better positioned to understand and anticipate the needs of an increasingly diverse marketplace. So again, this kind of goes hand in hand with what I said earlier. The more diverse your workforce, the more you're going to be able to kind of think creatively, be able to anticipate different people's needs. Our marketplace is now as diverse as ever, so it only makes sense that having a diverse workforce would also benefit that. Now, the third benefit of using the global talent stream or hiring foreign workers is that it's such an untapped market. And so this is from that same 2017 BDC report I just quoted, where they say that only 6% of entrepreneurs reported that they're relying on immigrant workers to fill their needs for skilled employees. So there are so few other companies looking outside of Canada, which means that it won't be as competitive as trying to get Canadians, especially if they're already working for other Canadian companies. Now, the Globe and Mail reported just last year that by 2020, Canada expects to have 220,000 unfilled tech jobs. I think anybody working in tech or working in a company that requires tech workers understands the need that we have right now for tech workers, how competitive it is. It's only going to keep growing, and we're only going to need to fill more and more jobs by 2020. And the other factor that plays in here is that the Canadian government wants to bring in more workers, more foreign workers, and more immigrants in general. And they recently stated that they want to bring over 1 million immigrants by 2020. So there's all these factors coming together, that there's a shortage of tech workers. There's very few companies that are willing to hire foreign workers or even looking to hire foreign workers, yet there's so many jobs to fill, and the Canadian government wants companies to look elsewhere. So just pushing in that direction. So really the question should be, what are you waiting for with all this potential and great tech talent available beyond just Canada? Now, how to get started. Let's say you understand the benefits, you understand the program. Well, there's a link in the description below with a little more information on the Global Talent Stream program itself. If you'd like to get started, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and the video. It really helps me get a gauge of who's finding this information useful, and if you have any other topics you'd like me to cover. And then lastly, feel free to post questions or comments below in the comments, or reach out through my website. If you do need help and want to get started with the Global Talent Stream program, you have questions or you want someone to help you do it, then I'd be more than happy to. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.